So Odyssey electric vehicle. So we are a company which is based out of Gujarat with an experience in green tech. As I said, we had other lines of business which were automobile related. So we have two manufacturing facilities in India. We are about, which is one in Gujarat and another one is in Mumbai. We are today 50 to 60% localized in supply chain. And by 2023, we aim to be 100% localization as we are slowly replacing all our imported parts by the Indian counterparts. So we have our facility, the major facility in Ahmedabad, which is spread across about 2 acres. Uh, our production capacity today is 2,500 units per month per shift. So if there is an additional demand, we can always add one more shift and double our production. As I already mentioned, we have 68 plus dealerships across India. We were the India's first on-sale sports bike electric bike maker. Now, when we talk about the EV industry, what are the major challenges that we see in the EV industry? So when we started this business, we thought that, okay, there are some players in the market, but what are the challenges? Where do we make our way in this industry and solve a problem of the customers? So the major challenges that we saw in the EV industries were the products are very overpriced. Today, if you see all major brand products are 1,30,000, 1,40,000 plus at showroom prices. The product options are very limited. If somebody is selling low speed scooters, they don't have high speed scooters. If some company is selling high speed scooters, they don't have low speed scooters or bike. If there is a company selling only electric bike, they don't have scooters. So as a investor or as a dealer, you may have to sell only one segment of an electric two-wheeler. And as we all know, India has a diverse choices and everyone has a different need. And if we cannot cater to 60% or 70% of the audience, we are losing a big market share. So that is where we saw there was a major challenge in the EV industry. It was all it was all scattered. No, there was no one company giving you a complete solution for electric two-wheelers. And the major problem in the EV industry was poor after sales service. These were the three major pain points that we saw that were prevailing in the EV industry. Now, what are the solving pillars to those problems? One, we had to make a product which is very cost effective without compromising on the quality. The second was we need to provide customers an electric vehicle as per the user requisite, because we are at a very nascent stage. If we start commanding that this is our product, kharidna hai kharido, nahi kharidna hai mat kharido, that is not how it would work. So we had to design the product which were as per the customer's requirement. So that was the another solving pillar that we saw. Third was quality driven product, which I already mentioned that the product quality has to be on par with the traditional petrol vehicles. And fourth was to provide them quick after sales service and quick resolution in terms of any of their complaints or their queries. So this were the four solving pillars that we thought that this will be the pillars on which we will launch our product and we will take forward our brand. So these are four pillars on which Odyssey stands. Now, why Odyssey? Why not any other brand? So our product are aesthetically well designed. We have electric scooters and bikes. Then all our product comes with waterproof motor and they are IoT enabled. So at a click of a button on your mobile app, you can track every detail of your vehicle along with geofencing, low battery alerts, the money that you have saved by traveling by riding an EV compared to an petrol, the amount of carbon emission that you have saved. So it gives you a lot of insights about the vehicle as well as about the contribution that you have done towards pollution as well. Third, we have an expansive range of products that I will show you in detail later. Uh, all our scooters are equipped with portable batteries, which are so portable battery means you can remove the battery and charge at the ease of your home, the way you charge your mobile phone on a normal 5 or 15 ampere socket, which are there at every household or on every shop or every nook and corner, you will find that socket. So that is one of the another USP that we have. And we have scooters which are equipped up to 170 kilometer per charge. So our scooters range from 70 kilometers to 170 kilometers. So customer has a wide range to select from, to choose how many kilometer range he wants the vehicle to drive, and accordingly he can spend the money as per his requisite. If he has a daily requirement of 30 kilometers, so probably a 60-70 kilometer per charge scooters is good enough for him. So why should he spend something which has 170 kilometer per charge? That means his total, the earlier investment is much higher than what he could have done and saved some money. So that makes their decision much more quicker and easier. Now, as I said, this is the product catalog of Odysse EV. So we have two high-speed scooters, which are Hawk Light and Hawk Plus, and Racer Light and Racer Plus that we can see here. The only difference between Light, Plus, or normal or the other variant in a particular model is the battery capacity. As I said, if a customer has a requirement for 70 kilometers, he would choose an Hawk Light, and if he wants 170 kilometer, he can choose Hawk Plus. So he pays for what he wants, and not that we have this model, you have to buy this if you want to buy this model. That's not how. So we provide a much better option to the consumer to select his product. So we have two high-speed scooters, which are Hawk Plus, Hawk Light, and Racer Light, Racer Plus. Then we have two low-speed scooters. Low-speed scooters means the scooters which don't require registration, license, and insurance. It is approved by the government of India to sell and drive, but there are certain conditions based on which you don't, as a rider, you don't need to do registration, don't need insurance, and not even license. So V2 and V2 Plus is one model, and E2 Go that we see here has three variants in it, and that is the another low speed scooter that we have. Now we also have a scooter dedicated for B2B segment. So the Trot is the model for that. So it can carry up to 250 kgs of load. So it is generally used by industries, by kirana shops, by people who have to transport like water bottles, newspaper, milk guy. Those all people use this vehicle Trot, which is targeted to B2B. And we also have electric bike. Now in electric bike, as I already said, the Evokes that we see here was the India's first electric sports bike on sale. And we have recently added one more product, which is called Vader, which is for a daily commute. If you see, this is like a daily commute bike, and this segment was pretty much, there was a vacuum in this segment which we have recently filled, and the demand and the target audience is is for this. Harshika, can you just play the video for Vader just to give a more insight to our investors about this new product that is launched? Right. So this was about Vader. Now in Vader, we are again India's first electric vehicle company which has given a 7-inch Android display in a bike, and it is also equipped with Google Map navigation, call notification, music integration, amongst other features. This vehicle comes with AIS 156 approved battery, which is the safest standard for the batteries in India. So this batteries you can practically call like fireproof batteries. So these are the standard laid down by the government to ensure that none of the batteries in electric vehicles ever face such an issue. So our products are now all equipped with those batteries. Just to show that our products are very safe and reliable. And we also have a high-speed electric scooter, which is a new scooter that is under development, and we plan to launch it by Q4 of this year. Now, future of electric mobility in India, like Odysse EV offers the best design and exclusive scooters. Now, what makes our scooters top notch and with the best features are it has disc brake, it comes with reverse gear system as well, keyless entry, it has music system, Bluetooth connectivity, different drive modes, start stop button to start a scooter, anti theft lock, phone charging, amongst other features. Now, this is just a product snapshot because there the products were not very visible. So here you can see our different products, and they are very well aesthetically designed. Now, this is how the ODC outlets are traditionally there. So these are the renderings of our outlet. This is the front outside look of the outlet of ODC. This is the top view where we have a reception, two discussion tables, staff area, the director's cabin, and there we can place 6 to 7 bikes in it, scooters and bikes. This is the right view of how the showroom has to be, where there are the posters are there. There is a place for helmet along with just beside the discussion table, and this is the left side view. Now, what is the value proposition for the end customer? Why will he choose Odyssey over others? So, the current EV player has only one category of electric two-wheeler to offer. As I already mentioned, either they are focused on low-speed scooters or high-speed or bikes. There is barely any company which has the complete range of electric two-wheelers to offer to the customer. Then most of the companies have lack of finance options for the retail users. They don't have tie-up for finance with financial institutions to for the end user to avail loan facility or low cost EMI or even zero cost EMI for that matter. Sorry. Then they don't have any sophisticated software for the dealership to manage their orders and also the customers. Then there are insurance claims issue because they are not onboarded. There are many EV players which are not onboarded on the insurance company's panel so that their product can be registered, can claim the insurance from them. Then there are no major marketing activities being done by most of the EV players, barring a few top five, six. There are no other companies doing any major marketing activities in the EV space. There are service related issues with the other OEM, and the other OEMs don't provide technical training to the dealership or the investor staff so that they can resolve the problem of the end user at their end itself and provide a better customer experience. So what makes Odyssey EV different from them? So we are a one-stop solution for all electric two-wheeler needs. Uh, then we have tie-up with many banks and NBFC, and to name a few, we have tie-up with Kotak Bank, ICICI Bank, HDB Finance, Shriram Finance, Mannapuram, Jest Money, Aeon Finance, Wheels EMI, Loan Tap, then Karur Vyasa Bank. So we are empaneled on major banks and NBFCs. Then we have a dealer management system that is being implemented so that the dealer can manage his inventory with the OEM, his own inventory, and also there is a service support where he can have all the details about the customer to whom he has sold or pitch the product, which will give him a complete insight of what is happening. So as an investor, if you are not there 24/7, even at the outlet, you using the DMS, you can find all the data about what is happening in the outlet. Fourth, Odyssey product is on board on all major insurance company. You name the company and our products are approved by them, and we are on board their product list. Then we do regular marketing and PR activities to ensure that dealerships, there is a lot of lead generation that is done. There is a lot of social media marketing that we focus on, and a lot of PR activities as well, so that the Odyssey is always in the news, and any end user keeps reading about Odyssey and is aware about it, and that helps the conversion ratio to increase a lot. Then we are a strong after sales support. We have a dedicated after sales team which provides support to the dealers, and our the staff at every dealership are also technically trained. So we invite all our dealership to send their technical team at our factory where we train them, we take care of them, and we ensure that all the dealerships are very well equipped to handle any technical issues that they may face in the future. So that is what makes us different from the other EV player. Now, as I already said, now coming to the industry, what is the potential in the industry? Why two-wheelers? Now in 2019, every year 21 lakh units were sold, and we expect by 2025 every year 26 lakhs of total two-wheelers will be sold. Now this is just the total industry for two-wheeler, which is 26 lakhs. But what we have been seeing is year on year there is a huge jump in the market share that EV is taking from the traditional petrol vehicles. Like in 2021, the market penetration of EV versus the traditional petrol two-wheelers was about 3%, 2 to 3%, which by 2022 and or 2023, what we can say, has increased to 15%. So in about 2 years, the market share has increased from 2 to 15. There has been a 7x growth in the overall electric two-wheeler space. And by 2025, we expect about 4.5 to 5 million electric two-wheelers, and the total industry growth will be about 30% penetration in next 5 to 7 years. Two-wheelers makes up to 81% of the vehicles on Indian roads. As I said, that why we choose two-wheeler over four-wheeler? Because two-wheeler has a maximum market share in India in terms of sales of automobiles. Second, two-wheelers, we don't need any special charging infrastructure. As I said, we have portable batteries. You can remove the batteries, charge at your home. So the entire charging infrastructure requirement that is there for four-wheelers is not required for two-wheelers, and that is why the penetration can be much more faster and is much more easier to convince the customer. Now, India's e-scooter penetration for different segment is different. So overall, we see by 2030, this is KPMG report, that in B2B, it will be 60 to 80% penetrated. In the consumer market, about 70% scooters will be electric by 2030. And in motorcycle, the penetration is less, about 20 to 30%. So overall, we expect about 40% plus to be electric by 2030. Now, coming to revenues, what are the revenue stream for any investor who would invest in the Odyssey EV franchisee? So now there are four main product, revenue stream. One is definitely the product sales that is there, where our dealers get a handsome margin on whatever product they sell. Second is sales of spare part and service, which is also one of the very important verticals and has a great amount of margin on that. Third is IoT app subscription. As I said, our EVs are connected, and every user can use. There is an app through which it is integrated. So that comes with 1 year of free subscription. Post 1 year, all the users who want to continue with the service has to buy a subscription, and our dealerships also earn some money out of it when a user subscribes for that. And fourth is extended warranty sale. So we have a standard warranty of 3 years or 1 year on certain components, and then we have an option for the end users to use to opt for extended warranty. So when a dealership sells the extended warranty to the end user, there also they earn some margin from that. So there are four different revenue streams through which a dealership earns. Now, we have seen the EV industry growing 7x in past 2 years. Now, but what are the growth drivers? One is the total cost of ownership for EV as compared to ICE. ICE means normal petrol vehicles. When we say total cost of ownership, it is the cost of owning the vehicle plus cost of running the vehicle. So the total cost of ownership for an EV is way less than a petrol vehicle. The product appeal and diversity. Now, when we look at the EV two-wheelers, they are far more superior in terms of features as compared to a traditional petrol vehicles. Like you have seen so many companies giving Android display, touchscreen, Google Map navigation, call connectivity, Bluetooth music, then Bluetooth connectivity, over the air updates. Now, all these features, hill road support, all these features are not available in traditional petrol vehicle. So the EV as an EV two-wheelers are far more the products are far more appealing and diverse from the traditional petrol vehicles. Then the income level in tier one and tier two, the disposable income is increasing. That is what the survey says, that the people are spending more now than what they were doing earlier, and the disposable income is increasing in tier one and tier two cities. Then electric vehicle sale is rising because the today's consumer is well aware and more conscious about the air pollution, and that is where he's opting an EV versus an petrol vehicle. And there are also government policies and subsidies that is supporting and driving the growth. There is FAME subsidy that is given by the government. Then there are certain states who have waived the complete registration and road tax on EV. So practically the registration is basic RC cost and other costs involved, which is very minuscule. Then there are other states who are also giving further subsidies on top of what central government gives, which makes which makes EVs very economical compared to a petrol vehicle. So different states are contributing at different levels for EV growth. Now, this is just a competitive analysis of Odyssey versus the big brands like Ather, Ola, Okinawa, Hero Electric. Now, the thing that sets us apart is one, we have portable batteries which in our scooters, which is there only with Okinawa or Hero Electric, but Ather and Ola don't have that option. That is where the major charging thing comes into play. All our products are IoT enabled, as I said, which is in line with most of the OEMs. Then we have waterproof motor, which are only provided by top-notch OEMs like Ather and Ola, but not by other players, which is a point of differentiation because our products are much more value for money, giving the features which are provided by most of the top-notch expensive brands. Our product come with the range of 170 kilometers per charge, which is amongst the highest in the EV two-wheelers if we say today. We also have a music system in our product, which is only provided by Ola, and no other player is still providing you that feature. So when we compare our products with the others, we have some OEMs are missing somewhere, but we have products which cover all the features across the board. Now, what is the roadmap? So, as I said, since 2019, we are headquartered at Mumbai, and Odyssey EV is dynamizing the electric vehicle space. From 20 to 22, our journey has been that we have set up our first manufacturing unit in Ahmedabad, and we have launched the second manufacturing unit in Mumbai. We introduced 3 EVs in March 2020. As I said, we launched our product in March 2020. So that has been our growth journey till 22. From April 22 to March 23, that is last financial year, we have set up a new manufacturing facility in Hyderabad in April 22. So, but that is a tie-up with someone to produce for us. So we are also eligible for getting government subsidy, which is called FAME 2 subsidy. One of our product is eligible for that. We have 3 new EV models developed which is low speed delivery scooter and daily use bike that we saw Vader. So this is the our growth phase or the journey in past 1 year, and we have accomplished all the goals that we have set. We have planned to cross 80 plus dealership, but since our product the launch got a bit delayed by a month or two, our target we could reach 68 plus dealerships instead of 80. But now we have crossed that number any which ways as on date. What is our plan for the coming year? That is April 23 to March 24. We plan to introduce one more high-speed scooter and advance our existing bikes. Like it is like upgradation of our existing sports bike. We plan to increase the dealership to 200 plus in this financial year. We are also setting up a new state-of-art manufacturing plant in Gujarat to grow our production capacity to 10,000 units per month from 2,500 units per month, which is today. So this is the roadmap that we have planned for this year. Now, who are the minds behind Odyssey EV? It is me. The first one is me, Neyman Vora. I'm the CEO and founder of Odyssey Electric Vehicle. By qualification, I'm a qualified chartered accountant, and I've also done masters in family business administration. I have an 11-year plus experience in manufacturing and distribution of sustainable products. Then we have another director who is Mr. Ronak Sangvi. He looks after the production. He has an experience with stockbroking since 2015, and he is guiding the production for our company. Mr. Virendra Vora is my father, who is the chairman and advisor in the group. So he's the guiding force and mentor for the company. He has 30 plus years of experience in different industry like alternate fuel, construction, instrumentation, then home automation. And by qualification, he is also a qualified chartered accountant. Now, what are the achievements as an electric vehicle or Odyssey as a brand that we have received? As I mentioned, we launched India's first electric motorcycle, Evox. We were awarded the most promising brand 2021 by the Economic Times, which is one of the most reputed company in India. Then we have introduced new range of electric scooters and bikes, which are much more in terms of models than the other EV players. We launched recently, as I spoke about Vader, India's first electric bike with 7-inch Android display and Google Map navigation. There is no other electric bike which offers you those features. Now coming to market strategy, how do we market our product? First, it is digital marketing through Facebook, Instagram, then YouTube. So we do a lot of lead generation and branding through digital marketing. Then we also do media marketing, that is YouTube ads, influencer marketing, radio advertisements. Then we also have strategic tie-ups. When we say tie-ups with industrial network, it is like cross-selling. So we have tie-up with banks and insurance companies and other this financial partner who give us leads. In turn, we get financing done through them. So it is like a cross-selling. We get financing done through them, and they get customers for us, which is a very good thing, we believe. Then we also do some of newspaper advertisement. There are a lot of PR activities that happen in newspaper. Now government. What is government doing? So there is a National Electric Mobility Mission Plan 2020, which is up to 2025, which is helping. Then there is a FAME scheme under which government is providing subsidy. Then government has launched before a couple of years Go Electric campaign to increase awareness amongst consumer about electric vehicles. So the government is working at different level on different platforms. Now just the financial model, a basic snapshot. For an Odyssey EV dealership investment, you need 800 square feet of showroom area and 300 square feet of service station. The total investment comes to about 41.50 lakhs. This includes stock that you take for the first time, which is one of the major costs. Then there is franchisee fee, working capital, and also furnishing expenses included in that. So furnishing expense that we calculate is always on the higher side, considering it would be a raw space. But if you already have a space which is well furnished, or tiling, flooring, painting, everything is done, then probably the investment will be much more lower than what we have shown here. We take 3 lakh rupees of refundable security deposit, which gets refunded at the end of the agreement, or depending when there is a closure. We take rupees 4 lakh as one-time franchisee fees. We have 5 years agreement terms with our investors or dealers. And the best part being, whatever investment you are doing, the payback period for that is 1 year, 3 months, which is a very short period to get back the money that you have invested, and which is very lucrative. As we are seeing the EV market growing, the number of two-wheelers in India are growing one. And out of that expansion, the EV market share is growing tremendously. So what happens is today, if the sale is 1 lakh units or 2 lakh units per month, considering registered and unregistered product, if 2 lakh units are being sold per month, we expect that in 3 years down the line, this market share itself will increase from 15% that it is today to 30-35%. So the shift is going to be huge. Market share is going to increase, and the total two-wheelers are also going to increase. So we are always going to have a bigger chunk of market share as an electric vehicle two-wheeler, electric two-wheeler manufacturer in India. The next 5 to 7 years, we don't see any downturn coming in the EV industry, at least.